Hi, I'm Dingley of Brick in the Wall Productions. I'm going to walk through my evaluation question 4 for my A2 media. Pretty much I'm going to be walking you through some of the things that I produced, some of the software that I've used and the hardware that I've used to create some of my pre-production work, and then of course my final draft of my video. So starting off, consistency. This is something that I started off my pre-production work with my digipack, which I'll take you to now. I did my digipack on Photoshop. I found that the best program to use because it's advanced, but it's also something that I could become accustomed to and understand after a short amount of time. So you can see here I have my digipack, and you can see a faint template that I've used to fill out. I developed each different quarter on a different Photoshop document. And I'll minimise this, and you can just see one of the slides that I did. That's not it. Where is it gone? No. Here we go. This is my back slide, and you can see down the side here I have lots of different layers which are labelled differently. So RAM records, this is all of this information here. Brainstorm, all of this information here. I used a drop shadow on my text, which you can see here. Drop shadow. If I click on that, then you can see I've changed the opacity. It's down up to about 75%, and I'll show you what it looks like with that. 75%. So not a big change, but you can see it gets a bit more evident when I turn it up to 100%. And the drop shadow here, this is the big stuff that I messed around with. If I turn the distance down to 10, keep your eye on this, you can see it just completely takes itself away. At 10, it creates a nice drop shadow. To keep consistency with the rest of the digipack, I think it creates quite a nice effect. It's quite a big impact. It gives it like a nice rustic feel, sort of. Again, consistency while I'm here. You can see this eye, which I have my CD, where the CD goes on my digipack. And if I was to close this down, you can see my advert, which you can also see on my blogger to get a better look at later, along with all the other things I'm about to show you. You can see I made that the central piece for my advert. Alongside that, I also have colour consistency. See this colour here, if I just give you another look. Same colours. I just took a sample out from this with this tool here. You can just take a little selection, copy that, and then paste it in. So yeah, for my advert. Also text somewhat consistency. The text font is exactly the same. I've got some nice effects in here. I've got detail. I've got another bit of drop shadow down here where I talk about some legal stuff. Again, it's not very, it's not that much of a big deal, but again, keeps consistency. Arctic Monkeys in bold, Brainstorm in bold again. Hammering on about consistency, that creates a image in the demographic's mind, and that's very essential. If this was an actual release, then that would be very essential for creating, a marketing tool. So going back to over here, I don't have the hardware on me at the moment, so I will when I go home, I'm going to create a Prezi, which will be available on this document on my blogger. You'll see it just below this video. There'll be a little segment where I talk about the cameras using Prezi probably. Photoshop, I've already talked about, Advert, I've already talked about, and Blogger. Blogger is the website that I use to keep my audience updated with all of my work, which you can see here. I've got lots of different work on my Blogger, including an advert creation, some drafts of posters. You can see that's an old one, which I've since updated. Some old video analysis, some storyboards, a photo of our endeavours, and lots of other work that I felt that was essential to share with the audience. Why did I use Blogger? I used Blogger because it was easy to embed. For one, it's easy to embed YouTube videos. When I click back, I'll show you. Go to Blogger. When I go here, if you just let it load, it's got a very nice user interface which allows me to make updates as much as I want a day for free. And though there are other blogging systems like Tumblr and whatnot, I found this was the easiest to, I'll show you why, if we click here and then my posts. Here I have 73 posts, which including my AS work, I can see very, very easily, and I can change very easily. I can edit it, I can view it, I can share it, and I can delete it. All of these things are very easy to access, and like I said, in terms of user interface, that for me is the easiest thing to work with. I can also see the page views that I've had over the recent weeks and know if the content that I'm creating is interesting or, you know, if it's appealing to my audience. I also get page views today, posts, and my followers. In terms of blogging software, this was the most essential. I haven't spoken about video software, so I'm just going to talk you through that. I used Vegas Movie Studio, Sony Vegas, for my video, and I'm going to show you some of the effects that I used when I was creating my music video. So once you've opened some files, they enter into this little area. You can see here I've got a file called Blue Hills and Dingley Open Eyes. I'm going to insert two different little pictures just so you can see how it works together. This with no transitions, this is quite rough. It runs and you can sort of see that just running through, and then it instantly changes up here. That is how, very basically, if you're creating a video, that's how it all starts, just inserting all of these videos and getting them into place. There's a bit in my music video, which this is the effect I'm going to walk you through, this part here, where you can see I go into the toilets and it's very finely cut, smooth transition, and then you can come out and see the colour is all distorted. I did that like this. If you click up into video effects, you can see there are loads and loads and loads and loads of different video effects that are here for me to work with. The video effects that I got to work with was yellow tint, and you can see I just drag it down into here. And if you keep your eye on here, and on here, I can edit those colours quite a lot by moving this around, moving it up here, and then getting it darker down here. The colour correction was essential for showing the drug scene, and it gives the audience an eye into what our protagonist is seeing, and hints on breaking the fourth wall and incorporating the audience into the music video. So if I just make this like so, close that down, you can see that works quite nicely. I think that's going to be all for my evaluation question 4, so I hope you found this all very interesting, and if you look below, you can see my Prezi on the hardware that I used. Thank you.